Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a video coming at you about Gears of War. Now, some of you guys have been around for a long time might know that I am a huge Gears of War fan. You know, I bought my Xbox because of Halo, but then I shortly after that got into Gears of War, played the crap out of the first one. I even did like game battles with my buddies back in the day and all that stuff, and I've just been playing them ever since. And today we got news, well, not today, but recently we have gotten news about Gears of War making an announcement at E3, not only about a new game, but potentially 3 new games, and one of those maybe being a Battle Royale. So this is the Polygon article that came out, and basically it says that they're going to be, this post is a part of that conversation and naturally comes with the appropriate caveats. Most rumors are just that, rumors, so take what follows with a grain of salt. But these predictions are rooted in gossip and forum posts and leaks and gobs of industry observation. They're not guaranteed, so please don't place any bets. I would hate for you to lose money on your local bookie on the existence or non-existence of Gears of War Royale. But do speculate as much as you'd like in the comments. Same for my video goes. So we're going to go ahead and read here what they're talking about. Basically, it's saying that Microsoft is set to reveal at E3 not only a new Gears of War, but like I said, in fact, we've heard rumors that Microsoft could announce up to 3 Gears of War games, including a traditional sequel, a real-time strategy title style, and Halo Wars, and Battle Royale game. Perhaps the franchise will get traction with the large user base on Windows 10, which is important to note here that this is on Windows 10. So a traditional game with a campaign and multiplayer in succession to Gears of War 4, which is a great game, came out about 2 years ago, and then an RTS, which I love RTSs if you like games like Command and Conquer, Age of Empires, Halo Wars, stuff like that, StarCraft, those are RTSs. So it would be a Gears of War universe RTS, and then the big news, in my opinion, a Battle Royale. Alright, so we're going to cut over some gameplay for Gears of War for you guys, and we're going to talk about this further. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we're going to be discussing Gears of War Battle Royale, or Gears of War Royale. I don't know what they'll call it, but we're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss why I'm both skeptical and really excited. And I know you guys are like, but Hova, you just put up a video the other day, like a week ago, that said Call of Duty Blackout, their version of Battle Royale, is going to be the best Battle Royale, potentially. And that's a really good watch. If you haven't watched that, I recommend going over there. Just talking about all the ins and outs of Battle Royale and why I think Call of Duty is going to have a really good shot at the genre. Anyways, let's get into Gears of War and, the same kind of observations and comments and thoughts, okay? So, enjoy the montage in the background, actually a Gears of War Ultimate montage that I made, and then after this we got some Gears of War 4 gameplay if I make it that far. But anyways, so like I said, big fan. Gears of War, Halo, like those are my games. Probably even like both Gears of War and Halo over Call of Duty. Overall, as far as the individual games go themselves and how much time I put into all of them, probably even, Gears of War, Halo are my shit. I was expecting big announcements from both Gears of War and Halo this year at E3 because Xbox doesn't really have too much coming down the line. They got Crackdown 3, but that's about it that I can really think of right now. So I'm expecting some big announcements at E3 just to, they got to have something, right? And Halo was honestly something that my friends and I had talked about. Like, we would not be surprised whatsoever if Halo did a Battle Royale game. What I'm really hoping from Halo is that they announce a new Halo game that goes back to its roots. Like every other game in the series, like every other series of games right now is going back to their roots. People are responding to it really well, pretty much across the board on all these different franchises. And I want to see that happen to Halo. I want to see like a good Halo 2, Halo 3 era multiplayer game come out from Halo this year, but we'll see. Anyways, Gears of War, expecting the announcement of Gears of War 5. Gears of War 4 was great, came out 2 years ago. Absolutely loved it. The campaign was awesome. Huge story cliffhanger at the end. of the campaign in that game. That Let's Play is up over on my second channel if you guys are interested in that. But, you know, expecting a new release from them or an announcement from them, because they've been working on something openly, just no one knows what it is. But I was not expecting a Battle Royale. Well, first of all, my friend linked me this. My friend Derek, shout out to Derek, linked me the article talking about possibly 3 different titles being announced at E3 for Gears of War. And that was a shocker. Then when I saw that one of them was a Battle Royale, I was like, I mean, all this stuff starts running through your head, like, how does that even work, blah, blah, blah. And at first, my initial thought was like, that's stupid. And then I started thinking about it a little bit more, and I was like, well, maybe this will be a really good thing. If you guys have seen some of my videos talking about Fortnite Battle Royale or PUBG, just all Battle Royales in general, or if you listen to my streams, one of the things that I always say is that I hate the down but not out system in Fortnite. Mostly. Like, PUBG does it a little bit better. But Fortnite is just garbage when it comes to down but not out. I mean, you're talking about like rocket launchers and stuff like that, knocking somebody out, and you can shoot somebody that has 10 HP left or less than 1 HP. Literally, you can shoot a player with 1 HP with a rocket launcher in Fortnite, and they're gonna get downed and get 75 new HP. Just to it's just like total noob mode. I hate it. It's stupid. Same thing with sniping in Fortnite. You can knock somebody's face off for like 280 damage or something like that with the legendary sniper rifle, and whether they had 200 HP or 10 HP, they're going to get downed and have a brand new bar of health and all the time in the world to get helped up. And I just think it's stupid, right? Shotguns being a huge part of the gameplay in Fortnite, but yet the down but not out system is always there to help you out and give you another shot at life, which I hate. If you'll notice in this Gears of War gameplay, Gears of War from the beginning has had this style of gameplay where if you headshot somebody with a sniper rifle, I just body shotted somebody with a sniper rifle, it downs them. But if you headshot somebody with a sniper rifle in Gears of War, it is an instant kill. They do not get downed. They lose their privilege of life because you were able to place an accurate shot into their dome piece, and now they are dead. But it doesn't stop there in Gears of War, right? Shotguns are the same thing. If you get a really powerful up close and personal shot with the shotgun to the body, their body will explode. They turn into chunks on the map. They are done. They do not get the privilege of being down but not out. Same thing with headshots with shotguns. You can also get headshots with pistols in this game. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, that's stupid. But the pistol's a lot more powerful in Gears of War. And there's only 2 different types. There's the bolt-talk and the regular pistol. But both of them you can secure a headshot if you're accurate enough and get the kill instead of the down. Even there's the Lancer is the assault rifle in Gears of War that you can always only down but not out people unless you chainsaw them in half, because there's a chainsaw in it. Obviously, there's no down but not out there. There is a different type of assault rifle. I'm trying to think of what the Lancer, and then the other one, I cannot think of it, but there's another type of Lancer in the game that came out later in the series, and it fires like heavier rounds, I guess, heavier projectiles, something like that. You can actually get headshots with that version of the Lancer. So, but I've always liked that. I've always thought that that's the best way to do down but not out. I don't have a problem with down but not out, but it needs to be done the right way, and it's super frustrating. Like, you can do all the damage in the world to a player in Fortnite, but but there's no guarantee that you're going to get the kill. It's always going to be a down, and I just do not like that. I love that explosives and headshots and close range body shots. You see shotgun gameplay right here in the footage. All that results in a kill. You don't deserve to live again if you do that much damage to another player. I don't care what you say. Sniping in Fortnite is the most irritating thing in the world, especially if you're playing squads. You're sniping players across the map. They just get downed, and their buddy revives them, and it keeps rinsing and repeating for 5 minutes until finally one of the teams gets lucky and snipes a couple of the members, or somebody has to push or whatever. Not only that, so I think down but not outs in the Gears of War universe are perfect for a Battle Royale style game, because that's how I think down but not outs should work in every Battle Royale. Not only that, but close quarter combat. Let's talk about close quarter combat. Close quarter combat in Fortnite was not a game designed for close quarter combat. Fortnite was a game designed for third-person, co-op, zombie defense, tower defense bullshit. That's what Fortnite was designed for. The Battle Royale mod that they slapped together and threw on their game was just an accidental thing. And I think that's one of the reasons that the close quarter combat in Fortnite is garbage. It is so bad. Think about anytime you get in a shotgun battle. All it is jump here, jump there, you know, throw ramps, blah, blah, blah. Do whatever you can do to avoid the other player's shots. And even if they hit you, they have to hit you 3, 4, 5 times to get a kill unless they luckily get a headshot. And even then, you're going to be downed. You're not going to be out. Like, think about, especially, you're in Tilted, you're in a building, you're like a stairwell, you know, you're in a stairwell, some other player comes through a doorway, you didn't expect him there, you guys get into a shotgun fight. It's literally like the stupidest thing every time. Like, half the time your camera angle's behind the stairwell or the wall or whatever, you can't even see the person you're trying to fight, and it just feels so off. It feels so wonky. It doesn't feel right at all. The close quarters combat in Fortnite is terrible, and I would love for anyone to try to tell me otherwise, because it just is. But you look at a game like Gears of War. Gears of War, since the beginning of the game, since the very first title in the franchise, has been designed to be a close quarters combat game. I mean, not that there's not mid-range fights and long-range fights and plenty of weapons to support those different instances, but close quarter combat is a large part of Gears of War. You have melees where you can hit people with the butt of your gun. You know, the chainsaw weapon, obviously you can chainsaw players in half, and the Gnasher, the shotgun in Gears of War, is a huge part of the gameplay. Huge part. You spawn with a shotgun. You always have shotguns. It's a game designed for close quarter combat. And when you get into a third person close quarter combat scenario in Gears of War, in any of the titles, it feels good. The close quarters combat in Gears of War is leaps and bounds. It's 1,000 times better than the close quarter combat in Fortnite will ever be. You know, and I'm using Fortnite as my example right now because that's the game that I've played the most of, Battle Royale wise, the most recently. Now, I can't really speak for PUBG. It's not the best either, but it's also not the worst. I just think Fortnite has the worst close quarters combat, and that's one of the reasons I'm really, really excited to see a potential Battle Royale come out in the Gears of War universe, because I think it could be great with those two things in mind, right? You've got the down but not out system in Gears of War, already really, really good. Like, it's there, it's functional. You know, players get a second chance at life, but if too much damage is dealt to that player, they leave their head exposed too long, or they take explosive damage, whatever, they get chainsawed in half, then you don't get the down but not out. And that's just how I think it should be. And not only that, but again, the close quarters combat is great. So for those two reasons, that is why I am very excited to, at first, like I said, super skeptical. I was like, what? Battle Royale, Gears of War, that doesn't even make sense. This is stupid. Then I got to thinking about it a little more, and like I said, I think because of those two reasons, it could be very, very interesting and have a potential to be a really great game, or a really great Battle Royale. Now, when I start thinking of other things like maps, you know, it's kind of like it's kind of on the same page as Call of Duty. You know, we have an official announcement from the studio that Call of Duty Blackout is a thing. That Call of Duty Battle Royale is something that we are going to be playing at the end of this year. And everybody's first thought was like, well, the map sizes are you know, small in Call of Duty. They've never done a big map. They've never had over X amount of players in a server at once and all that stuff. And the same stuff applies for Gears of War. Gears of War is also a very beautiful, like, graphically made game. You got to think, whenever you shoot players, like I said, whenever you hit somebody with a shotgun or explosives in this game, and blood and guts and tiny bits of skull and stuff fly all over the place, and that definitely comes to mind when considering a battle royale. Like, are they going to go with 100 players? You know, maybe they'll do a little bit less, but if there are 100 players, is all that gore and graphics and like just the amount of detail in the maps and everything is really, really high. And you know, is that going to play into latency, and how's it going to run, you know, on a console and all that good stuff anyways. You know, I'm really anxious to see if they do announce it at E3, exactly what they're thinking. You know, are we going to see 100-player matches? Is it going to be 50-player matches? A lot of people are like, well, if it's not, you know, some people were saying in the Call of Duty commentary that I made, if it's not 100-player matches, it's not going to be fun. If there's only 20 people, it's just not going to be fun. I disagree, because a game called Darwin Project came out a while back, and I believe it's only 10 people, maybe 10 people, I think, and that Battle Royale game is fun. I don't think you need 100 players to have a Battle Royale. It's more of a free-for-all without respawns, I guess you could think of it that way. Maybe that, you know, maybe just if there's more people, more fun is some people's thought process on that. But in my opinion, I think you could still have less players and still have a really good game. But it's going to be really interesting to see. Like I said, I was a big fan of Gears of War 4 and the story, and I'm really excited. God, I just went clutch mode on those dudes. I was a really big fan of Gears 4, the multiplayer and the campaign, so I'm really excited to see that they're not just completely, abandoning the original game and going to do the Battle Royale thing as like some sort of a cash grab or whatever. But I am excited to see that they're doing a traditional game, or the rumors are that they're going to do a traditional game and then a Battle Royale standalone. Because some people are like, well, Gears of War doesn't need a Battle Royale mode. It's not a mode. As far as the rumors are, it's a brand new game. And not only that, an RTS, which I think could also be really fun to see how an RTS works. I'm a big fan of Age of Empires and the Command and Conquer series and stuff like that. So, seeing a Gears of War RTS would be interesting, and I'd like to see that. But my main excitement comes from the Battle Royale, I would say. I was already really excited for the next Gears of War game, just Gears 5, and I still am. But now my excitement has shifted a little bit. And like I said, I think it would be really interesting to see what they've got going there. A lot of people also said, I posted this on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. So whenever I'm saying people said this, people said that, I'm basically talking about the people that interacted with my posts on social media. Someone said, well, no one's going to buy a $60 Gears of War Battle Royale. Like, all the Gears fans play Gears and they like traditional Gears, and they're not going to care about Battle Royale. But I disagree with that. I think Battle Royale, a lot of Battle Royale players like myself are anxious to see what these AAA companies can do with the Battle Royale theme and see what they can turn it into and their own individual twists on that and such. And I truly believe that, to be honest, I think that if we do get an announcement for a Gears of War Battle Royale, I really do think that to remain competitive, because it's truth that the Gears of War fan base is a lot smaller. It's a much smaller niche community. And a lot of people might not give two squats a piss, about trying out a Gears of War Battle Royale unless it's free. And I would not be surprised, especially if it depends on how they're doing it. Like, are they going to launch all 3 of these Gears of War games at the exact same time? Or are they going to say, like, these are the games we have in development. Gears 5 is coming out this holiday season. Stay tuned for more information on the RTS and the Battle Royale. Or are they going to drop them all this holiday season? I'd be really shocked if they dropped all of them. But maybe what we'll see is, like, okay, Gears 5 comes out this holiday season. Gears of War Battle Royale will be free to play, or they might even use Game Pass. If you guys don't know what Game Pass is, you pay like $10 a month and you get access to something ridiculous, like over 100 games per month for free. And a lot of the titles are actually the really good titles, like the big AAA titles. Halo 5. I don't know if Halo 5 is for sure, but I'm almost positive Gears of War 4 is on there. Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2. What was the other one? Crackdown 3. You get access to all those games for free if you're paying the $10 a month for Xbox Game Pass, which is actually a pretty good deal. And there's some older games too. It's not all just new releases and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Gears of War Royale isn't free to play, or at least free to play with the Game Pass. Because I could see them launching, a free to play Battle Royale, well, quote unquote free to play Battle Royale with, the Xbox Game Pass strategy in there, right? Because they're just going to want to try to push as many new subscribers to Game Pass as possible. So I wouldn't be surprised if they use that as a way to push a Battle Royale. Since Battle Royales are so popular right now, that would be an easy excuse to get people to get a Game Pass. Or maybe you'll get Battle Royale Gears of War for free with a purchase of Gears of War 5 or Game Pass, something like that. Like, I have a feeling I would be shocked if they announced Gears Royale and made it like a $60 standalone title. I don't expect that whatsoever. I think there'll be some way, shape, or form of getting your hands on it for free. So, but yeah, that's man. I'm going to E3 as I'm recording this. I leave in less than a week for E3 and EA Play, and all these rumors and leaks and stuff coming out are just getting me even more hyped. Like, I'm going to the Xbox press conference, and I'm really glad I am, because like I said, I expect big announcements from both Gears of War and Halo, and I'm anxious to see what those might be. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe it's going to be a snore fest. There won't be anything good announced, but with all this new news and all these leaks and everything in place and all that, I'm just really, really excited. Plus, I do get to get hands-on with some games after the Xbox press release, just like I did last year. I brought back some Sea of Thieves gameplay from E3 last year, and I had opportunity to play a lot of other stuff, but I only played that, to be honest, because I was really hungover, and I plan on not doing that this year. So who knows? Maybe Gears 5 or Gears Royale or this Gears RTS will be playable at E3, and I'll be able to get hands-on and bring back some footage for you guys. I do not know. Maybe Halo 6 will get announced. Same scenario. Maybe, you know, Halo 6 will get announced. It'll be back to its roots gameplay, Halo 2, Halo 3 era multiplayer, and maybe that'll be playable. Maybe I'll get hands-on with that, be able to bring you guys some footage. I don't know, but the possibilities are endless. The time is pretty much now, and I couldn't be more excited to get out there and get hands-on with whatever I can and bring back footage for you guys. I'll be taking my laptop out there, editing videos, streaming from my hotel, because I'll be in LA for about a week. And I'll also be recording some real-life stuff like I did for you guys with the Black Ops 4 reveal. I had a lot of fun with that. You guys seem to really enjoy that vlog. But I want to know what your all's thoughts are, more specifically on this Gears of War Battle Royale. What do you guys... I know a lot of people are like, we don't need any more Battle Royales. Like, why has everybody got a blah, 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 blah. But... you could probably have said that about a lot of the other genres in gaming that came out whenever they first came out, and it was a new genre and everybody started jumping on the quote-unquote hype train just for a quote-unquote cash grab. But it's a new, exciting genre. There's a lot of developers and studios out there that probably, I mean, yeah, the whole point of having a game studio and making games is making money and being successful and releasing games that people want to play. But there's probably a lot of execs at these studios and developers working at them and board members and stuff that love Battle Royale themselves, and they want to throw their, they want to try it out themselves and see what they can do. And Battle Royale's still so young. No one knows if what we're playing is even the best yet. Everybody thinks that million concurrent on PUBG every day is amazing and Fortnite's never going to die, but that could not be, that could not be true. Halo Battle Royale might come out, Gears of War Battle Royale might come out, some Battle Royale we haven't even heard of or thought of yet might come out, and it might be the best Battle Royale we've ever played. You got to keep your mind open. Competition is good. Competition is good. It's only going to make the other companies work harder to compete against each other, and we're going to see good results in the end. So let me know what you guys think about Gears of War Battle Royale down below. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye!